Reaching the next level in your life may demand a different you. What do I mean by that? Well, let's look at the past in order to see our future. Are you ready to go with me? Okay. Think about Moses. First of all, Moses' mom, she was in a place where she had this baby inside of her, and she knew that they were going to kill that baby. So what did she do? She stepped out of her comfort zone. She took and she weaved a basket, and she put that baby in the water, and she told her daughter, go follow the baby and make sure that it's safe. Well, when the princess found the baby in the basket, the daughter stepped out of her comfort zone and walked over, and she said, hey, I know somebody who can nurse your baby for you. She just had one, and she can nurse it for you. Can you imagine the fear that could have been on that girl, that she had to step out and just talk to someone who was her true enemy? Then think later when Moses was grown, and here he was out there in his comfort zone taking care of the sheep. He could have stayed there for the rest of his life, but the vision that God had for him and the plan God had for him, he never could have accomplished it if he didn't step out of his comfort zone and go in and talk to Pharaoh, who knew him and who had been close to him. Oh my goodness. Step out of his comfort zone and say, hey, let my people go. Can you imagine turning your back on the ones who raised you? Oh my goodness. Then think about this. After 40 years of traveling around and around that mountain, here is Caleb and Joshua, and God is saying, okay, it's time for you to go into the promised land. They had to step out of their comfort zone and get up and go prepare themselves for war and to do something that was out of the ordinary. And then even in the Bible, it says in Joshua 3:5, it says, sanctify yourselves today, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders among you. You know what? We've got to sanctify our hearts. We've got to get our hearts right and prepared and ready, because you know what? God has big things for you, and he wants you to step up and step out of your comfort zone so that you can walk into the destiny that he has for you. If you find that you're comfortable where you are right now, it's time to stretch a little bit, because if you're not stretching, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're not moving. And you know what? You will never accomplish the things that God has for you. And it is so easy to just let life pass you by, and you miss out on these amazing things. You know, a graveyard is full of all this untapped potential of people who just were comfortable and were willing to just stay where they were. There were only a few that walked on and finished the task that God had for them. Can you imagine coming before the Lord and him saying, not just well done, thou good and faithful servant, but him saying, you accomplished what I put you on that earth to accomplish. Thank you for following through. Wow, that is the legacy to leave behind, is accomplishing the task that God put on this earth in your heart for you to do. So sanctify yourself today, for tomorrow the Lord is going to do wondrous things in your life. So get up, pull yourself together, step out of your comfort zone, and step into the greatness that he has for you. You can do it. I'm proud of you, and I am so confident in the God in you. Step into greatness.